Though it appears that you've managed to win over part of the crowd, some of your testimony doesn't add up.
She's
You
here.
can be rest assured that I, Furina, the god of justice, will
Furina
get to the bottom of this matter. No detail shall escape me. Yes.
Oh my
that sounds
gosh.
perfect. A god must be firm. A god must not allow any detail to slip through the cracks.
You're so cute.
My dear citizens, just as the will of a god remains opaque to the understanding of mere mortals, so too is truth unmoved by even the strongest of wills. I will now speak to the defendant. If you honor the values of truth, justice, and divinity, then you are compelled to provide an accurate account of your actions.
I mean, did we violate it? Did we violate the law?
That's not bad. Now what's next?
Yes, here she goes.
It's so hard to predict how people are going to react. What should I say during the trial tomorrow?
Lady Furina, what are you doing?
Oh, Nervillette! As the god of justice, it is only expected that I should remain informed of every trial and make the necessary preparations. Is there something that you needed? If you wish to seek an audience with me,
Just
then
so funny,
please
though.
make an appointment with Sir Intendant Chevalmeron in advance.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Alice Cardinal, the Hydro Archon
The prophecy?
is punished via the death sentence.
Oh no. She will be.
You and I both know that there may
They
be
were
issues
dead?
with the primordial sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Oh, so we have new area.
What's done is done. Just trust in me. You're Archon.
Yay, she's
Never mind whether you
here.
can truly convince yourself to or not.
And the solo of solitude. Oh my gosh, I love her animations. She can change outfits.
Let my name echo in song. What's the news?
Oh, Charlotte! Hello! Wow! This is really a paparazzi.
Breaking news! I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
Nadia,
There's
don't
something
die!
ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. The
Oh my
prophecy.
gosh.
Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled. I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice.
So we have more mobs? Or is that like a world boss?
No more excuses.
And why should we acknowledge it?
Fusolo, why did you deceive us?
Applaud and rejoice.
We're just a moment.
This isn't right!
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember.
The floor will now
This trial is...
Oh no!
I now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Will she die? I hope she won't be
You
dead.
are devious one, Fusolo.
Everyone's dead. Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Ah! Oh my. Is that Jingliu?
This would also be the justice that belongs to you. All
No, there should be no
will
crossover, right?
eventually end in a magnificent and
She looks like
dramatic trial.
Jingliu.
Farewell, Nervillette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm very excited about the Archon quest. Oh wait, here's our first code, so yeah, let's have it here. We need to have it right now because it has an expiration. Alright, let me just put that in my Genshin Impact. Let's redeem it. Yahoo! So that's our code for today. The first one. I'll just show it when it's not there.
Hey,
Yep.
travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact
All
version
right.
4.2 special program.
Hello, Lumine!
I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves? All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice
Hello.
of Furina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine. And as the story continues, how will this special god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens
I have a
next.
theory that she will sacrifice
I sure
herself.
I'm at the edge of my seat.
I hope she will
My
not
name is
die.
Ray Chase, and I'm the voice of Novelet, the dragon sovereign of water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Novelet a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major
Nice.
content that we have coming in version 4.2.
Well,
In the intro,
I'll try to
Furina
post
said
it
we
as
need to
well
make an appointment
on
with
the
Sir
social media
Intendant Shamal
platforms.
So, she's really busy as Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all
wow.
of Furina's recent plans.
Farina's recent plans, let me
So,
guess, she's going to be
what's
going
her
to
recent
trial,
plan?
and then another trial, and then another.
Eating
Actually,
cake?
that sounds about right. Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item.
Oh, what is it?
Looks like Ray called it. Wow. Yeah. There is nothing more important to Furina than attending trials at the Opera House. But this trial is a little different from usual.
Ooh, interesting.
I know,
Yeah,
I keep
it
looking
seems
at the
like
water,
the
right? And I'm like,
prophecy.
what's happening? Yes, it looks like there's some
But
spotlights.
whenever
and,
I'm
like, it's
seeing
like
that
a
picture-
curtain. Seems like, maybe also Novelet is keeping an eye on things from behind the scenes, maybe?
There's
Very
actually a
He's
meme
always
about this
keeping an eye on
picture.
stuff and always just a little bit disappointed.
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into the hurricane of events and face the impending destruction foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh, interesting.
I know. Swirling depths.
Oh my
Very
god.
spooky.
I'm so excited
Right?
already.
So, the prophecy in Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Novelet barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula. Though, we probably can't dismiss the
I hope
assistance provided by
not-
the Knave either. Whatever her end goal may be, it
So
seems
will
like
we
she
work with her?
sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play
So
through the
we will
version
work with
themselves to discover the
Arlecchino.
clues,
Ooh.
adventures, and stories to come. Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon quest becomes available.
Sounds good.
I'm so excited for this.
Question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Merpeed?
Ooh.
You mean Child?
Yeah, Child.
We searched all over the fortress for him.
I nearly forgot about Child.
I guess we'll just have to live with the suspense for a little longer. Not ideal, but it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. But we saw Child
he's still
appear at the
missing
end
in
of the
there.
last version's Archon quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again. Okay,
Okay.
good. But we really need to talk about Furina.
What?
She's confronted
Why?
with a because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even
So
one of the
technically,
great
she is
elemental
the real
dragons.
Hydro
Of
Archon.
course, Fontaine will have the Traveler's help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis? Well,
Oh, she's just pretending?
just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time. But knowing Furina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
Once again, disappointed.
What kind of preparation?
No way.
Eating cakes and desserts?
Some faith. Okay, to bolster everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Yep, let's learn more about
Why are you
her.
just standing there with your mouth gaping?
Oh, it's Mina
You must be
Nori, the
stunned
Japanese
and at a loss for
theater.
words. Understandable. It is I, after all. Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me. Oh
Wow.
my gosh, I love her outfit. Yes. Oh, and her
It's
eyes,
changing
each of them are different. She's got these
outfits.
little eyelashes and her hat. Oh,
You know,
it's amazing.
you'd expect for a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes. Ooh. Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean? Yes.
She's
That's
so
Fontaine's
cool.
biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip,
I will
let's
cry
take a
if I
look
will
at her
not get
combat
Furina.
abilities. Yay! Being too popular can be such a
Oh,
hassle.
so this is her showcase
Who knew
now.
People would adore me so much.
Yes, she's changing palette. It's like light mode and dark mode.
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I
like
think
the
it
way
was
kind of, like,
a showcase.
Very dramatic. Yes.
Very much. It's like all of her moves are part of a performance.
Yes. Totally. Also, look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra. Wait, so the creatures that Furina summons, they look a lot like the
Yeah.
Fontamer aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah, that's so
Oh
cute.
my gosh, no, the octopus is even wearing a hat. What a distinguished little gentleman.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontamer aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Furina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes,
What is their names?
So, Furina often invites guests to her tea party.
That would be
which is
awesome
known
if
as the
those
Salon
spawns have their own names.
And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
And she even gave each member a name. Oh my gosh. Yes. So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Craboletta.
They have
The
names!
best. The crab, the one that's a crab, I assume. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
Ah, there he is.
And the conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Oh.
And that last one is a stickler for propriety.
Oh.
Okay. So when Furina said to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, this is who she was referring to? Yes.
Yeah, that's so
Oh my gosh.
cute!
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Furina even makes him spew bubbles in her idle animation.
Oh my gosh.
That's so adorable.
Okay, I'm sure everyone is just
We
itching
have
to
the
know
same
more about the
thought.
skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything. Yes, you got it. Yay! So, Furina is a Hydro Sword user. Okay. She
Festering
usually
desire
defaults
is
to
for her.
Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Sir Intendant Chevalmeron, and
okay. So they
Gentleman
have their
Usher to the
own.
stage. I love it. It's so cute. And, these Salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character. Ooh. Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was listening to all
So
that,
it's
but
more
at the
like
very top, you
coordinated
said that
attacks.
she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
So she has healing
Based on what we just
capabilities.
saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her
So
other
she
skills as
doesn't
well.
only have Hydra
Sure does.
application, but she
Furina's
also
elemental skill
heals.
changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa. That's cool. It's super cool. After
it's
Furina
really
uses
cool.
her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members. Oh, nice. Yes. The summons created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out.
Yeah.
Furina's
It's
elemental burst
coordinated
deals damage to
attacks.
surrounding opponents.
I'm not sure if
And
that's
when the party
AoE
member's
though.
HP increases or
But
decreases,
seems like
Furina will
Xingqiu
accumulate
Yelan is more
fanfare points.
faster.
That's my trumpet. Amazing.
Oh, the bubble
Furina
effect.
increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and
Oh, it's for my
unpredictable.
wrist sleeve.
Totally. I can
Wow.
already see the fluctuations
I
in
need
my
to get
team's
her.
HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy. Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontamer aberrants.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
so I can
that'll make
spam
it even
it?
easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths. Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, it's
Oh, and I almost
It's kinda
forgot.
creepy in a village.
Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that Furina's outfit changes whenever
we
she switches
literally
between
have a
Arca.
god here.
Yeah, good eye.
She can
You're
walk in the
correct. It does
water.
change. But, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes, so
Can
if you
Furina
want to
visit
learn more about
Inazuma
Furina, then
from
be
the
sure to
start?
accompany her on her story quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter. Ah, amazing!
Yeah.
Okay, so next up we have another old
Just
friend to
stole
introduce.
everything from
She's
Kokomi.
now able to join the traveler's
Sad
party
Kokomi
with her
noises.
trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte.
But I think she heals lesser compared to Kokomi though.
We've known Charlotte for a while now. The traveler met her during
But
the
we'll
Summoner
see.
Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat. Yes, that's right.
Oh, we have our
Charlotte's hard-hitting
paparazzi.
spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they? Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to
I
get a
hope
scoop
she will
about
be on the same
Wriothesley?
banner with
Well,
Furina.
she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh? But I don't
If
think
they are
that
on a
will deter
separate
her.
banner,
She'll always be in search
I
of
won't
the
forgive
truth.
Hoyover.
The world is her treasure chest,
Just
and only
kidding.
her camera can determine its contents and the truths they
I hope they're on the
contain.
same banner.
Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to be her greatest assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontanians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Ooh.
That's so cool. And Monsieur Verite is so cute, even has his own little hat and tie.
I know! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned Monsieur Verite's accessories in several different styles to match different interview settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow, that is
Speaking
pretty
of
thoughtful.
interview,
I suppose that just shows how much
she actually
Charlotte
commissioned
cherishes
us
her own
to
Monsieur
learn more
Verite.
about Reed this
Yes,
week.
it really does. Okay,
But
let's
we
go
didn't
ahead
get
and
into
take a
her.
look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh, let's do it.
yes.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind engaged,
yeah,
you'll
let's
find
see.
there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
Melt a reverse melt. So, okay, let's see her skill here.
Say cheese!
So, she literally
Breaking
is
news!
like Nahida at some sort.
Whoa.
Oh, amazing.
Ah,
She's
okay.
really, like,
So it's easy to
moving
play melt or
around.
reverse melt with her.
Honestly,
think
it's
so.
just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't
I
that
think
cool?
Yeah, and
It's
like,
more
what
better
a
for,
lively
I
character.
mean,
Her
it's
combat moves,
easier
like
for
I was
you
saying,
to
she's
apply
moving
cryo
around,
with
they're
her.
super dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite,
Yeah,
she
it's like-
captures
it's
enemies
like
from all
Nahida's
angles,
skill.
unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yeah.
Because they
Honestly,
had
I would
like,
expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most
like her
famous
trikarma
reporters. Who
purification.
knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon. The more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this
Ooh.
effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst
She will
creates a
literally
news flash
kill
field
you
that
by
continuously
taking
restores HP
photos.
to party members within its range.
That's so
Monsieur
cool.
Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine
So
characters,
she's also
she
a
receives
healer?
a cryo damage bonus.
Ah.
Now, that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
That is so
Oh my
cool.
gosh.
Yep.
That is super rad, and you know, I have a feeling
So,
some super
we
cool
do not
pictures
need
are gonna
camera
come.
anymore. We need Charlotte.
We are going to provide more information about the Zoom Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
So, Furina and Charlotte will both be featured in version 4.2
Oh, so you have another
Wishes.
candidate now.
In the first
Seth.
half of
Good
version
luck.
4.2, we'll have event wishes showcasing Furina and Baiju. During this time,
Yes.
Charlotte will also receive
I'm excited
a
already.
huge drop rate
I'm glad
boost.
they didn't put her on a different
Huge boost.
face.
A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will be featured in the weapon event
I will not
banner.
go for the weapon banner. I got
Sword.
scammed already. Yes,
In
same banner.
the second half of version 4.2,
Aw.
we'll have reruns for Sino and
Sino and Ayato.
Okay, let's take a look at what other
Hard
information we
pass.
can learn from
I have
Furina's
Ayato
itinerary.
already.
It looks like she's investigating something.
Ooh.
Oh, there's even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in
Ooh,
the depths
narwhal.
of Fontaine's waters. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, it's here
Giant
already?
whale.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at
It looks like it's in a
What's
sea of
that?
pink and blue stars. That's so so pretty.
Oh, I remember this whale.
The last
recognize
time I
this whale.
see that kind of whale
Isn't this
is
the
on
whale that the
Child.
traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon quest?
Yep, it's the same
Yeah.
one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and
It's
descended
very
upon
big.
Fontaine.
Ooh, it's real big.
I hope it
It
doesn't
feels
damage.
like it might even burst straight through the screen.
Oh, I
I
hope
hope
not.
the damage is not a lot.
I get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with massive AoE attacks from all directions. Dodging is definitely your friend with this
Dear.
one.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm bad at dodging.
So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar. What's
So
that
it
for?
has like
Since we can't outfight it, we'll have to
Raiden
outsmart
Shogun?
it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
oh, so you need to hit it with either a Numa or
is somebody being
Usha.
eaten?
Oh my.
Is it even possible to survive something like that?
It got
I guess
devoured.
here it is.
Ooh.
Oh, so
This
we
is
have
an
a second
entirely
phase.
different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here with a massive sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this space will be the key to defeating the whale? Travelers will need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm
All truths will be revealed.
so excited to
in
fight this
version
boss.
4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really, really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay, this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from
Ooh.
4.2, an option will
So
appear
it
on
has
the
lower
challenge failed
difficulty
screen
now.
to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main quest. Hopefully, this provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Oh, I love that. Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
I need that.
Totally.
Just kidding.
Hey, that was a lot of information, wasn't it? Can we take a short little break while we have a look at the second redemption code, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we
Let's
have
do
the
it.
second redemption code now. So, what is it? Alright, so here's the second redemption code. Wait, let me just right. Yeah, hide my face for the time being. Alright, so here's the redemption code, guys. And let's redeem it as well.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello!
Hello. Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come.
Yes.
Let's take a look at
We
what
need more
other information we can
primos.
learn from Furina's itinerary. Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
I certainly didn't.
Well, maybe she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place.
That's the
for one
tower
of her
that I
tea
saw.
parties.
Oh.
Furina and excuses. Typical.
So we'll be going
Hey, it
there.
seems like the places Furina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Furina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine. And that's
Seems like
right
we'll be having
behind the
another
Opera
3.
House.
What a cool place! Although, it
More
does kinda look like you could
opportunities
be
for
hiding some
primo
secrets.
chance.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away. And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick. Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. What about this area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
And the water doesn't look quite right. Like it's cloudy or something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Moldy.
It seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like
So we
she
need to
headed underwater
purify.
investigate. And what did she find?
Purification.
A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of, there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's waters. In this update, we'll encounter a new type of Fontamer aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus. Travelers can borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the
pew-pew?
bacterial mats. Pretty cool. In addition, with the help of a special device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the key to solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Oh, wow.
To learn more about the story behind the new Arrhenius Forest region, be sure to check
Seems
out
like
the version
interesting
4.2
new area
world quest
here.
called The Wild Fairy of Arrhenius. I'll give you a hint. Melazines are involved.
Melazines? Really?
Ooh.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Arrhenius Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle
Yeah,
of
I'm
the sea.
quite curious about
Perhaps
that
it's also
tower.
guarding
I
some
saw it
unspeakable
before it got
secrets.
released.
Ooh. Actually, it looks like that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary. So let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine.
Yeah,
I'm so excited that
I'm
we
one
finally
of
get
them.
to check it out.
Yes, same. In version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the LGC. I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will
Ooh,
be
so there's an
unveiled to us.
underground
Oh,
place
amazing.
again.
Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm waters.
Yes, I want answers. I also we all want answers. I also heard this quest has something to do with the primordial sea. It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where destinies
Ooh.
intersect.
I think it's a new world boss.
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes.
Time to
some
build.
places still
Time to
seem
use my
tell the
Zhongli
stories of
again.
events long past, no matter how long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers
Oh,
can
that's so
also
cool.
look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix's adventure quest line that was introduced over the last 2 versions. And there might even be an unexpected surprise waiting at the end.
What?
What's the surprise?
I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map. But Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there.
More areas.
Oh, wait. It looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Furina is
Wow.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
All right,
what are the
The
events?
Fontaine Fishing Association has recently posted a commission to investigate the rumors
Oh,
of
we'll
water
have
imps
free
near Arrhenius
feminine.
Island.
Ooh,
Yay!
another investigation.
I know.
Oh,
Free
and
feminine.
Furina seems to be involved. That little clockwork penguin next to him must be one of his other companions. But it doesn't look like Pear.
Actually, its name is Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian
Thelxie?
fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh,
Jeepers.
yeah,
Cool.
for real.
Well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature. I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork
But I
penguin?
really wish it's
Absolutely. In this
Sijuin.
event, we'll be helping Fremine make some improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a total of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy
Some
will
more
help us out on our
primogems.
journey. Oh, I love
Pretty cool.
that.
As our journey
Wow.
progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing
kinda
conch
cool.
to search underwater and find the items that we need for the penguin.
Oh no, another underwater
What
exploration.
happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters.
Oh
puzzles,
no.
and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Exactly. In the third stage of the
Okay,
event,
so
the
that's why
clockwork penguin will
Fremine is
help us
free,
defeat
because we'll
monsters
be having
lurking around a
underwater
specific domain
exploration
and obtain
again.
any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the clockwork penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
Now, as for the story behind these battles, travelers will just have to find out for themselves.
Let's see. After helping the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back.
Cool.
The
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in
Fungo
Fontaine to
head!
promote Lil Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta. Oh, and speaking of fun,
I miss
guys,
Bongo Head so
I
much.
think I recognize some familiar faces. Bongo Head, it's time
Yeah.
to shine! Yay!
I miss Bongo
Travelers may
Head.
notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine, the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the Lil Fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful
my.
monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi to unleash powerful skills.
Yeah! Travelers
So
will
we're back
hopefully enjoy
to the
playing with the
Poke
fungi
Impact
more
again.
than ever.
Here's hoping.
I
Hey,
really miss Bongo
actually, I have
Head.
a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note, some unfolding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to the overall game. Thanks, devs.
Thanks.
Thank you for bringing back
Alright.
Bongo Head.
Okay, let's take a look
I
at
love
what
him
else
so
Furina's
much.
itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log.
So we had camera
I'm
event
more than
again.
ready to fight some adversaries. Let me at 'em! I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs. I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in. Okay, you're not wrong. But Pauline's request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each day.
Sounds simple enough.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends.
I think I know
You might
this
be
kind
able
of
to
event
find
before.
useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive. At the end of the
Oh.
quest,
I don't
travelers
have
will
much
receive
fun in
a special gift
Genshin.
from Pauline. Ooh, that's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction. Oh, how fun!
To use it, just equip the camera
So
and
we need to
activate the zoom
share
lens in your
those,
inventory. The zoom lens can be
colorful
attached
thing.
to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used
Ew.
in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Ooh,
Wow.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some
Charlotte
amazing
can
moments in
actually
co-op
be
mode,
like a
too.
paparazzi
And
while
even if you
fighting.
miss the chance to participate in the
Literally.
event, there's no need to worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after
That's
the
so
event
cool.
ends.
Really, really cool.
It seems like Furina has also learned of the existence of a domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now, less experienced travelers like myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about
Well,
by
I'm
the
glad they
leyline
have
are
trial
also great ways to
characters
come out
for
on
these
top.
kind of events.
That's right. And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can choose to jump straight to the final challenge. Also, the Leyline Overflow event will return at the
As
end
usual.
of version 4.2.
Leyline
Now might be the
Overflow.
perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all
I really
excited
need that
for the
one.
fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store.
I'm out of
but
more.
there are still more surprises to share. Yay!
Oh, let's get into them.
Well, before we get into them, let's take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for
Oh,
today.
the
See
final
you in a
redemption
bit.
code already.
Okay.
Alright. So, the last code? Alright, so I'll just... Alright, for you guys to see. Alright, let's redeem it. Alright, successful! I really need more, I'm glad they added more here. I actually got bankrupt because of Righteously.
Welcome back, travelers! Okay, I just took a look at Lady
Okay.
Furina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end. Aww.
It's already the end!
So we've
no.
submitted our appointment request to
Where's the
Surintendant Siobhan Moran.
surprise?
While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Okay.
So first up is the quick challenge feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses. And it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Yeah.
Totally true.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce domain section of the adventure handbook.
Ooh.
All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Nice.
There's already
Yeah, now we don't
an
have to wait to advance
exemption.
the story before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly. Also,
This
we're
is
introducing an
great
update to
for
Genius Invocation
everyone
TCG.
who's starting.
In version 4.2, 3 new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be an accelerate duel
I
feature
don't play
which will provide a
TCG that
smoother
much.
gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show off your strongest deck or
Ooh.
take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, since the number of card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can save has been increased from 10 to 20.
Doubled.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of
So many
slots unlocked at
characters
each
now in
player level
TCG.
upgrade have
Maybe
been increased from 2
I'll try to check it out
4.
for me to
Double
see
again.
Double!
the characters
The develop-
and the cards that
The
was
developers
added.
have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh, and in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Plus, a new
Wow.
story key privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events. Ooh, ooh. Amazing.
Ooh.
Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest optimizations will
Oh,
also be
that's
available
nice.
in version 4.2. The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice. And
Oh
hopefully
my,
travelers
that's
won't be
what I
overwhelmed by a sudden
need.
influx of quests anymore.
There's so many
The update
quests
has also
pending
made
to
notifications
me.
about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
Ah, that's awesome.
Oh wow.
Okay, great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess
so
that means it's
that's
time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
No,
I know.
Well, there is so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally
Very
very
excited
jazzed
for the
this
Archon
fun
quest.
guy event.
Yes, how can you not be? They keep on adding so much cool stuff to this game. For me, I love the
I
idea
miss
of the
Bongo
combat
Head.
camera.
I wish we have
but,
like
for me, I'm
an
Mr.
option for
Noveletta.
us
We
to
are
bring
here for the
Bongo Head
melodies.
with us. Just like the
Well,
Octo
this has
Baby.
been so much fun with both of you. I'm really grateful we could all be here today together. And honestly, I'm just really glad that we're gonna get to see how all these mysteries unfold. And maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll have to see. But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Bye.